Hello wonderful people, I am outside again. So, YouTube. Where do I start? My relationship with YouTube is full of a lot of intimate one-way connections and a lot of time wasting. Early YouTube for me wasn't really about connecting with people, it was more about viral videos and music and sort of being in the loop of what was going on the web. YouTube is kind of like a big inside joke. You don't really get it unless you experience it for yourself. For this topic, I feel like it's appropriate to highlight some of the people on YouTube that were important to me, because my relationship with YouTube isn't just my relationship with it as a website and a thing I do with my time. It facilitates a certain connectiveness, is that a word? A certain connection with people who I wouldn't have really known about or met otherwise. For instance, I have been watching Mitchell Davis, or Live Lava Live, for years. I saw him overcome personal demons, move away from home, develop his own artistic personality, go through multiple style changes. And I know some relatively personal stuff about him, and I feel like I have this relationship with him that's really important to me, but he has no idea who I am. YouTube is kind of like this separate plane of existence. I don't really know how else to explain it, because it's like you get to know someone, but you don't really know them, and you feel like you hang out with people, but you're not really with them. I mean, you watch someone grow up, but they have no clue who you are. So it's really crazy to think about these like huge groups of people watching this one person live. Just like live their life and do what they do, and everyone thinks that they're interesting. Someone else really significant to me is Olin Rogers. I often get caught up in the whole fame aspect of YouTube stardom, and it's pretty rare to find someone who isn't really interested in that, but is sort of interested in keeping this close-knit group and not really concerned about how fast their numbers are growing or how many views they're really getting. I mean, Olin is really someone who cares about quality content and doing the best that he can do with the very limited budget and resources that he usually has. I mean, he's an inspiration for me in more than one way. And watching his stuff just sort of makes me feel better no matter what. Like, that's the amazing thing. Like, YouTube helps people. People do charity streams and Project for Awesome. I've heard so many times from like a fan of someone who's, you know, having a hard time, and they watch this person's videos to like get them through the day or to like make them laugh and like make everything okay. YouTube brings people together. YouTube is like a friend. YouTube is like a really important friend. It's become this really amazing phenomenon. It's a thing that you do with your friends. You're like, oh my god, let me show you this video that I just saw. And you're like developing friendships in real life, also based on YouTube stuff, which, I mean, it's still real life, but it's like I said, separate plane. It's like up here. Like, even Meg and I developed our friendship through YouTube. Like, we quote YouTubers constantly. Like, it's kind of scary, it's hard to stop. But just to think that so much of my like personal life, my real life, has been based on stuff that I've watched and stuff that I've sort of experienced. So something that started with home videos and people falling on their faces developed into a facilitator for brilliance and education and comedy and creativity. It's almost like a smaller microcosm that sort of represents the entire internet. Like, you would think, wow, there's a lot of stupid stuff on the internet, but there's so much good stuff and there's so much to learn and to experience. All I can say is thank you, YouTube, for existing. Thank you, everyone who puts out content and cares about their viewers and realizes what an impact it actually has. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.